In this video, I'll be showing you this Rene Magritte inspired painting. Yeah, so on the original canvas, I did acrylic pouring for the balloon, and I would definitely recommend doing the pouring after the spray paint, because even with masking liquid, I still ended up having to go back over it. And when I tried to tape off the edges with the high gloss on it, it looked wet. And so I left the tape on way too long. And then when I tried to take it off, I took off part of the canvas. Not a good look. So I have a practice canvas. So grab your mask, clean your nozzles, and let's get to painting. I sprayed the background the night before, so I had plenty of time to dry. I'm going to put that at the end of the video. It's very similar to the background painting I did in the video right before this. I'm also going to put towards the end sort of an outtake from when I was painting the original canvas and did the sun. I used a slightly different technique where I used my finger to kind of paint in the colors. Instead of here, I'm using, I think, the fingertip from an old glove and dipping it in some paint I sprayed on just like a old flyer that came in the mail. Time to put in the mountains with some small lines, and to get the lines a little bit smaller, you need the can closer to the canvas, but because you also don't want any puddling of the paint, you gotta move quick and do short little bursts. If possible, I like to start the spray on the outside of the canvas and then work across all the way to the other. Now I'm kind of drawing in the mountains with a plastic bag, trying to get a nice line there and then peel it off. And you can go back into it a few times till you get the look you're going for. Then I just scraped in the edges with either a paint key or a palette knife. I sprayed some Krylon Crystal Clear over the paints, especially the blues since they went down first, and then very lightly went over it with my fingertip. Now the camera cut off here and I did not realize it. I apologize, but basically to do the top of the hat I went back in with some black spray and did the stars, flicking them off into the area I wanted them. And time to put in some happy clouds. I'm experimenting here with a new kind of stencil instead of just using poster board. It's kind of a plastic. I got it at the craft store. You could either draw on it and cut it out, or draw on it and there's like a heat thing they use kind of to melt out the line you drew in. Just be careful when you're picking them up. Don't drag them across the surface of the painting. And don't lay them down on wet paint. Alright, so here's our final product. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to put links for some of the products I'm using down in the description. And so here's the sun I did on the original canvas. It took me a few tries. You see, once I just pulled up all the paint off the canvas, that was not a happy moment. But that's part of what's good about painting. You can go back over it, try again, except for like what I did with the pouring, where I actually ripped part of the canvas off. Almost every other kind of mistake you can go back over.